Yeah, so I'm a full-time blockchain investor and advisor. I also make content around blockchain, evangelizing blockchain, ICOs, mainly brand new cryptocurrency projects. I also share my analysis and reviews on new projects coming up, right? Using data and analytics in a method of research I call token metrics, where we go through and truly leverage data of the best ICOs of all time and see what data points really matter, then create a grading system around that and grade new ICOs based on that grading system. Kind of happened very fast, right? But just from our track record of our success of the community and in ICO investing, right? It's just kind of been very organic, word of mouth, right? So when you have, for example, in December, our community using token metrics, right? We found 350x ICOs in 1 month, right? So that's when we really had a lot of growth and things went viral. Then also the quality of the content we're creating is very high end, right? So people love the content and it's free, right? Everything is built on free content and free education and evangelizing the whole space. So the community has kind of grown based off of that. Icon. So I was an early investor in Icon's private sale. Icon has been my best investment to date. I put in about $20,000. It's turned to over $1.5 million. Once they told me they're having a conference and they invited me, I had to come just to say thank you and just to meet all the people behind Icon who've made this a great investment. Yeah, so I was trading in the stock market. I've done stocks, penny stocks as well. I've also been an entrepreneur, all right? So being more of on the other side, talking to venture capitalists and angel investors and trying to get them to invest in my companies. It's night and day. Like this whole community is so passionate. There's so many people who are brand new, but they're just oozed with passion and excitement for this space because they all know they're a part of something special, something great, right? So just being early involved in this is making people just really different from other spaces, whether investing or Wall Street or stocks or even the whole venture capital world. So at a high level, based on the data of looking at the best ICOs of all time, the first thing that matters the most is a prototype, having some kind of execution of shipped code, right? Whether a testnet, a mainnet, an alpha, a beta, right? But something that shows the team can actually build something and it's more than just an idea. Then the next thing I look for is an all-star team, right? You want a team that has 2 or 3 or more people who are highly qualified and have worked for prior successful companies, right? Whether it's a Facebook, Google, or Amazon, or whether it's past open source projects that are well known, right? For example, core developers for Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, right? And then also having all-star advisors, right? Other people who can really bring in the biz dev part of it, having the experience and the domain expertise, and also the partnerships, right? And then lastly, the token metrics, right? So how much money they're raising, what the total token supply is, what percentage is being kept by the team, token price. So all this as a whole creates a holistic grade that gives you an idea of how good this project is. Yeah, so right now I'm advising Nucleus Vision. I'm also advising GoNetwork and Pareto Network. Those are the 3 ICOs I'm currently advising. 2 just finished up. Now there's 1 in the pipeline in GoNetwork. So the first one was my friend who got me into crypto. All right, so once he said he was having an ICO, I just had to back him because my whole life changed based on his advice and him getting me into this space, right? And I trust what he's doing. Then Nucleus Vision, I met them at a meetup in LA at BlockCon. They came to my meetup there, right? Had a chance to meet Abi in person, and I just think what he's doing is big, right? Prior to crypto, I was working for years in IBM, and I worked in retail space, right? So I know that problem is big in retail, and I feel like they have a chance to solve that problem, right? And then GoNetwork was also from a meetup in New York. A person on their team told me the project. I saw what they were doing. I saw the team was qualified and was a very good team. No, I mean, there's a trend where it's becoming more like venture capital and angel investing, where only the rich can invest in ICOs, and the average person is being left out and has to get tokens post ICO. And I feel that's just more the space maturing, right? And also more regulation coming into the space, right? So more projects are trying to be more cautious, especially US-based projects. But I feel like long term, they'll figure out a way to still maintain the community and still maintain the average retail investor having a chance to invest in these ICOs. So I think from talking to other fellow investors, people feel like Chinese New Year is big. People are going on holidays, kind of like Christmas in the States, where December everybody is off, right? It takes them a while to come back. Right. Also, same thing in summertime in the States. I know from working in the enterprise world, trying to sell to Fortune 500 companies, trying to sell them in the summertime was always the worst year because most people are on summer vacation because kids are out of school and traveling with the family. Right. So I feel like Chinese New Year has been a factor. Then people are just taking profits as well. Right. So I feel like once people come back, yeah, I gotta go on vacation, flights, holiday gifts. Right. But I feel like once that's over, the market will go back up. Yeah, because it's happened 4 years in a row, where this season, right, the market always declines around Chinese New Year.
Oh, because
so,
it's such a big...
I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish on tokens. I would say I'm bullish for the next couple of years, right? I know people think that it's too late to get into ICO investing or tokens or cryptocurrency investing. But I feel like there's even more opportunity for growth right now than there was before, right? Because I know summer of last year it was really hard to invest in some ICOs, especially with the forks and some other issues. But now I feel like the total cryptocurrency valuation is rising, and the valuation for new projects is a lot more modest than before, right? So the opportunity for growth is a lot higher because the average valuation for a company is a lot higher as well. My goal is to keep on expanding and kind of building the community, evangelizing cryptocurrency, ICO investing. Just to also financially, I'm trying to reach 30 million. That's my safe goal. But ideally, I'm trying to reach 100 million in crypto investing. Right? I feel like that would truly be an insane amount. But even more importantly, I'm trying to create more millionaires and also other billionaires for free, just through evangelizing and educating them, right, through our community with tokenmetrics and just ICO investing, and teaching them how to do homework and do more due diligence on projects, as opposed to just gambling in ICOs. Possibly, yeah. I mean, right now I'm doing a crypto world tour, and I've had lots of people reach out to me wanting to translate my content. I have somebody who wants to do it in Chinese and Russian, right? So I think definitely doing it in Korean as well would be great. I'm not fully up to date on the regulations here. I understand it's just a way for them to really filter out the possible scams and protect people, right? But I feel like there's still a chance that Korea is a very big market, right? So I feel like there's no way they can be left out of this space. Right now we're just making content, so stay tuned. We're really making a docuseries of us traveling the world, meeting people in this space, and trying to show the people behind the scenes, from the founders, the entrepreneurs, the investors, and show that crypto is really going mainstream, and the people behind it are very authentic people.